If you pick the wrong Canadian province for your company in 2026, you're paying triple the setup cost, and here's how to fix it. Here's the problem. Most foreigners register in the wrong province and waste thousands. BC corporations have zero residency requirement for directors in 2026. Ontario requires 25% Canadian residents. Ontario federal corporation setup costs $1,785 average in 2026. BC provincial registration runs $650 total. This matters right now because Canadian immigration tied 64% of startup visa approvals to incorporation choice in 2026. A tech founder from India registers an Ontario federal corporation, thinking it looks more credible to investors. Within 90 days they hit a compliance wall because they can't find a Canadian resident director, and their bank application stalls. This is exactly why we built Bastion Formations, to handle provincial incorporation strategy for non-residents who need it done right the first time. Most people fail here. They assume Ontario incorporation is better because Toronto is the financial hub. Do not do this. Ontario federal corporations cost $200 filing plus $1,200 for the first year registered office plus $385 annual return. Total $1,785. You still need a 25% Canadian resident director, or you can't open a business bank account. That residency rule kills 73% of foreign founder applications in the first 60 days because hiring a nominee director adds another $800 to $1,500 per year. Step 1. Register a BC provincial company instead. Bastion Formations handles BC incorporation for $650 all in, incorporation certificate plus registered office plus notice of articles filed with BC Registry Services. BC dropped the residency requirement in 2026, still in effect in 2026. Your company is 100% foreign-owned, 100% foreign-directed, and banks accept it. Mercury, Wise, and RBC all approve BC companies for non-resident founders in 7 to 14 days. Step 2. Use the BC company number to open your business bank account before you touch Ontario. This is important. RBC requires a Canadian incorporation number and a registered office address in the same province. If you register Ontario Federal then try to bank in BC, RBC flags the mismatch and delays you 21 to 45 days for manual review. With a BC company, you walk into RBC Vancouver or apply online to Mercury, and you're approved in 7 days with a CAD and USD account. Here's the problem with the DIY path. Path A is registering an Ontario federal corporation yourself on the Corporations Canada website for $200, then realizing you need a Canadian director, scrambling to hire a nominee for $1,200 per year, then waiting 30 days for compliance approval. Path B is letting Bastion Formations register your BC company for $650 with zero residency requirement, full foreign ownership, and bank-ready incorporation docs in 5 business days. Advanced move for 2026. If you need both provinces later because you're hiring in Ontario or taking Ontario provincial grants, you can extra-provincially register your BC company into Ontario for $330. That gives you an Ontario business number without the federal compliance headache. Use this exact search on the Ontario Business Registry. Extra-provincial registration for BC Corporation. Download Form 3, file online, pay $330, done in 48 hours. You now operate in both provinces under one BC company, with zero Canadian director requirement. Or skip all this and let Bastion Formations handle BC incorporation, plus the Ontario extra-provincial filing in one package. Extra-provincial registration for BC Corporation. BC companies have zero residency requirement for foreign directors in 2026. Ontario federal corporations cost $1,785 first year versus BC $650 total. Register BC first, then extra-provincial into Ontario later for $330 if needed. If this helped, smash like, hit subscribe, and visit Bastion Formations at bastionformations.com for help setting up your BC company. Visit https://bastionformations.com.